Hi, my name is Christy Bailey, and I am a research administrator at the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. And my practicum experience is within the dean's office. My mentor is Dr. Jason Andrews. He is the director of finance and business operations in the office of the dean. And my practicum experience just mainly includes helping out with financial projects. I've participated in some budget management and just mostly financial projects. The environment is pretty quiet. It's laid back. The office itself is very quiet. There aren't a lot of people in and out, but the building that it's in is full of students and it's very lively. So that's nice to experience. Other employees that work in the dean's office, of course, the dean himself works in that office, Dr. Tyndall. There is a VP of Academic Financial Services, and several other financial analysts and administrative staff. And let's see. Some ways in which I oriented myself to the department. That one, I probably really didn't have to orient myself to the department. I've been working there for a few years and I know everyone there extremely well. And I previously worked in the payroll office, so if you know anything about working in payroll and HR, everyone knows you pretty well. So I didn't have to really orient myself to the department. My practicum experience so far, I would rate a 4.5. The experience has helped me get a few tips and learn some different things about finance and budgets that I didn't know before, so that's been nice. The only reason I didn't give it a 5 is probably because the institution itself is going through a very, I'll say, a transformative period right now. So the atmosphere overall on campus is a little bit different. There's some areas are feeling a bit of strain. So I think that does affect the practicum experience a little bit. One component of my portfolio that I found relevant to my work experience and the practicum experience is probably the professional development section. I feel like that section has really afforded me the opportunity to just really strongly consider what roles that I'm most interested in. I have decided, of course, that I am most interested in becoming an associate dean, and I've realized that it's going to take more than just gaining experience in higher education, but it's also going to take really taking the initiative to learn about all of the ins and outs of higher education. And it's also going to take a financial investment and a time investment in increasing my education, which I plan to do by applying for a doctoral program in higher education leadership. So that's been the most relevant part of the portfolio, in my opinion. The biggest eye-opener from this experience thus far has probably been realizing that although I am very good at financial related tasks, it's probably not something that I want to be a major part of my daily activities at work. I don't mind it being an important aspect, but it's not something that I would want to deal with every single day. And all of my professional experience is in finance, but when it comes to finance in higher education at the leadership and especially executive leadership level, it gets a bit more stressful and it's just not something that I would want to be part of my daily activities. My mentor's administrative philosophy is pretty similar to mine. I believe the major similarity is that we're both strong proponents of collaboration with interdepartmental collaboration and external department collaboration. I think that it helps to gain other perspectives from other departments. It helps you have a more well-rounded idea of how to solve an issue. So that's one way that we're similar. One way that we are different is probably that when it comes to resolving issues, I tend to look for a more innovative resolution, whereas he would probably like to stick with something that is tried and true. And that's probably because he has over 30 years of experience in higher education, whereas I only have less than 3 years of experience. So I'm always willing to try something different, something that's more unconventional. And an area that I wish I had more content knowledge would probably be that I just wish I had more knowledge and skills in the area of management and leadership. Although I've been working for more than 20 years in administrative roles, I have not gained any type of management or leadership skills or roles as of yet. This is probably because, well, for one, I have not applied for any of those roles, but I haven't applied because I don't feel ready yet. Especially over the last 4 years or so, I've been focusing on increasing my education, and I'm still focused on that. So I'm not sure that I'm quite ready to take on a leadership role, but I do feel like if I don't gain that experience soon, it is going to hinder me from being able to apply for associate dean roles within the next 10 years. So, thank you very much for watching my video.